Good morning YouTube, Lofty's here, the Lofty Biker. I've popped up to Damrolls. Happy New Year to you all. I've been looking forward to riding some more metal. This is a brand new bike, we all saw it at the show. It was at Eichmann, then it was at Birmingham, and it's probably going to be at London next week. But this is the 2024 Suzuki GSX S1000GX. No, it's not the GT, this is the GX. This is the tall one, the tall rounder. If you're interested in the Suzuki GX, you stick around. I'll see you in a minute. Well, good morning YouTube, Lofty's here, the Lofty Biker. I'm up at Damrolls Motorcycles. We've got this special little beauty. What do you think? It is the 2024 Suzuki GSX S1000GX. This is the base model. It's got nothing on it hardly. It's got the Connect and it's got the electric suspension. Sounds nice, looks nice. Let's give it a bit of a ride, see what we think. Nice purposeful burble. Pegs are quite high. Cutaway is quite good. Here we go. It's a new bike. It's done a few miles but not many. Mark says ride it as you normally would. Okay, down to the island. I've got to say, it does sound nice. Sneak it into first gear. All clear. Roads are a bit slimy. Well, here we go. We got what was called a real world test. We're not in Portugal. We're not in Spain, we're certainly not in Gran Canaria. It's the 12th of January. It's about 4 or 5 degrees. We're on a dull day in Cornwall. So this is what you call a real world test. So I'll just take my time around the island because it does look a bit slimy. Yeah, it's still got a fairly sporty geometry. Quite a steep head angle, but it's not bad. What I would say is that the foot pegs are set quite high. Now I'm 6'5", as you know. It does feel okay, it's comfortable, but I would prefer those pegs to be a bit lower for me. So here we are. Let's give the brakes a bit of a squeeze. Yeah, they're okay. So we'll have a look at it, shall we? Let's get the camera out, take a few photos and give it a good look-see. Okay, what do you think? Look at that. Give it a quick look round. Then I'll mount up. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Lovely green. Pretty similar to the Triumph green. Anyway, let's mount up and have a look at it. There you have it, YouTube. In the flesh, the 2024 GSX S1000. It's good, isn't it? Here we go. So it's quite tall. Noticeably quite a firm seat. Everything falls to the hands really nicely. Very ergonomic. As you know, I'm 16 stone 7 because I've lost a bit of weight. 16.5 stone lofty. And 6'5". So feet, I can get my toes on, but it's a bit tight. It's okay for the whole of my foot. It feels a little bit cramped, to be fair. I would have preferred lower pegs. Now, I would imagine half an inch would make all the difference to the pegs. Screen's quite low. First impressions are it's a lovely looking bike. Shall we have a close-up? Right, here we go. Ignition on. So we have the typical generic Suzuki dash. We've got a radial tachometer, beautiful, with a digi inset speedo, all TFT. Up the top here you can see where we're connected. That's the battery level of my phone, my helmet. The time's 11:42. We've got the modes, traction control, and this is the Suzuki Ride or something, I ain't sure. And we got underneath, we got the suspension. So we'll press it once. and we go into mode. So mode is B mode with 4 traction MAD. We go up. A mode gives you 2 traction and a HAD. And then, of course, C mode is 6 traction SAD. Very, very nice. I'm going to leave it in B mode. So you can press it again, alter the traction. Press it again, alter the traction. So there we got the suspension. So it's single rider or auto. I'm going to leave it in auto. We got the temperature of the water, which is 71. The air temperature says 18 degrees. It's definitely not 18 degrees. It's more like 4. And we got a voltmeter at the bottom. So I'll pan out. The fairly generic mirrors, very nice, good vis. Hand guards, adjustable span brake levers, Suzuki Smart Start, hazard warning, activate the traction control. Coming across, same mirrors. We've not got span adjustable, no, there's a solid cable operated clutch. We got the pass. Here's the modes, so it's okay to get in, return, up and down and left and right. Traction control, indicators, on. Let's just give it a stab. There we go. Just give it a listen from the side. Now I think the cannon launcher's quite good. It's not too big. It's fairly enclosed. We've got a big cat underneath. So let's have a listen. Switch it off. It's good, isn't it? The engine's bulletproof. It's proven. They've put this engine in everything from sports bikes to now the R and the GT and now this GX. So it's pretty damn good. I am impressed. I like it. First impressions are I like it. Foot peg lowers and it'll be mega. Right. The all-important stats. This is officially the 2024 GSX S1000GX. There are 2 models. There are the GX and the GX Plus. There's about £1,000 difference. This is 14.5 grand. The GX Plus is 15.5 grand. You get luggage and some little bits and pieces. This has got nothing on it, no heated grips, nothing. But if you buy them at the moment, I believe they're doing a deal where they will throw in the heated grips for free. So let's talk about the engine. This is the 999cc double overhead cam liquid cooled inline 4. Like I say, it's been around a long time. It produces 150 brake horsepower at 11,000 revs. It does 78 foot-pounds of torques at 9,250. So typical inline 4, got to give it a bit of rev, got to get it up there to get it working, but it's pretty good. Aluminium twin spar frame, very well. This is where the cost is, you see, because it's not got your normal steel down tubes and all that. These aluminium twin spars are more expensive, so you're getting more of a premium bike. Pretty standard fuel tank at 19 litres. I believe it'll do about 45 to the gallon, so it's not magic, it's okay. And you get a tank at about 188. So that's okay, that's reasonable, that's your Saturday touring. Seat height is fairly lofty at 845. Comes in at 232 kilos wet, so it's not a light bike, it's quite a heavy bike with what I'd say is a medium seat. So let's have a look at what we've got front and back. So on the front, we've got 43mm Showa upside down semi-active. They're active for dampening, I believe. On the rear, we've got a single Showa shock, also semi-active for the same as the front. So that's pretty good, that's new. This suspension is a first on a Suzuki. On the front, we've got 2 310mm Brembo radial 4 pots with a 120/70/17, and we've got Dunlop Road Smart 2s. Been around a while, not the best of modern rubber, but they're okay, they'll do the job. 6-speed box chain drive, of course. At the rear, we've got a single 240mm disc with a 1-piston Nissin badged caliper, ABS of course. On the back, it's a 190 50 17 rear. That's quite a bulky wide tyre and quite low profile. Superb, can't fault it. We've got LEDs all round. Very nice. I'll just give it a twin upside downs, and we've even got side lights, DRLs. These are on the side here. So what exactly we got? We got the TFT, electronic suspension, quick shifter as standard, cruise control. They come in 3 colours. You can have nitron blue, matte green, this one, or black. What do you think? What's your impression? I think these will sell well. I think if you come from a sports bike background, you've had an XR and you found that seat a bit uncomfortable, you wanted an alternative, this is a wonderful alternative to the XR, and it's cheaper. 15.5 grand loaded up with luggage and everything to go touring, not bad. I believe Suzuki are saying that you are not to put a Suzuki top box on, but we've got the rack, so you could put a roll bag on. And I should imagine the aftermarket Givi or Kappa will definitely produce one. That looks a fairly bulky steel subframe at the rear, so it should be okay. I should imagine if you was just touring on your own, you put 3 boxes on, there'd be no problems at all. I'm not sure about taking a pillion with 3 boxes, something you'd have to sort of work out and get weighed up. So here we go. Shall we take it a ride? Be rude not to, wouldn't it? I'll get my helmet on. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're back. Right, so a bit slimy on the island. Right, I've just put the cruise on to see how it works. I've set it at 45. You can't seem to adjust it on the up and down, but everything seems okay. I'll just ease it off. Yeah, it comes off okay. I'm a bit tentative because it's these tyres are quite fresh, and the road is a bit slimy. It just needs a simple little push to set it, and away you go. So here it is on the left hand side. Yeah, this is nice. I'm in 4th gear. Just throttle off again. Drop it down into 3rd. I'll test out the quick shifter in a moment when I get a bit of a better road. We're still in the shade here, and there's lots of tree cover, so we've got quite a moist road. So I'll just follow this car round. Oh, they've re-tarmacked that, it's lovely, that's much better. Yeah, just give it a quick stab there. I think the gear lever could do with raising slightly for my big boots, just to get it perfect. So are we on green or are we on red? We're on red. Should we just see if there's a hill hold or anything? No, we've got no hill hold. That's a shame. I do think hill hold's a real good extra. Just gently let the clutch out. With my helmet on, it's fairly quiet, the exhaust note. I should imagine you've got to get it singing a little bit to experience the full tone of the exhaust. So we just slow down to 30, 3rd gear 30. No, he's not coming out, we're okay. So we carry on down again. It's like anything, as you get used to the peg position and the ergonomics of a bike, you do get used to it. After being on my ultra comfortable NT 1100, this just feels that little bit more aggressive. So I'd definitely put it in the same genre as the XR. It's a sports tourer, a tall rounder, but it's slightly more appealing towards the sporty side, I would say. I've not seen the panniers, but the fixings are very similar to the sort of BMW type, where they just hook on to the back of the frame. So I should imagine they'll be very, very, very good. So we just creep up here doing about 25-30. This is such a tractable engine. It does never, thank you, it does never play up or moan or judder. It's smooth. I'll just lift my visor. It's not quite as cold as it was when I came out at first thing. It says 10 degrees on here, but it can't possibly be 10 degrees. So we just nip down through St Denis nice and easy. The mirrors are quite big. Got a bit of elbow in there, but not too much. Don't forget I'm a big chap, 6'5". Car coming, so we'll just hang on and wait for him. Steady on the back brake. Yeah, that's good. One good thing is, once you're in third gear, the cruise control does seem to set below 30, which is quite useful, I think. Yeah, the up and down works. I'm just lowering it down. So we've got down as low as 23, it's still working, but in a 50, so we'll have a bit of fun. Up past the garage, take a right to Trevisco. I do like Suzuki gearboxes. They are beautiful, so slick. So here we go, let's give it a try. No problem at all. Straight up to 60, easy peasy, smooth as anything. Lovely, lovely quick shifter. Pedestrian in the road, let's just move over. We're in 5th gear in B mode, very tractable. See what the brakes are like, drop a couple of cogs. Auto blip works well. The road's a little bit drier here. Holds a nice steady line there. Yeah, that's good. Very nice. I'm just going to knock it into A mode. There we go. Just see what the throttle's like. Here we come down to the junction. Test out the slow riding. Clear left, clear right. So here we go, nice and steady. Put the lock on, round it goes. That's super. Slow riding, doddle. Tick, another tick. So we'll just roll down the hill under the momentum. We're in 2nd gear doing 25 under the railway bridge. I think I must admit, if I was going to buy one of these, I would have to specify the heated grips. The handguards aren't bad, they keep the wind off your knuckles, but I would definitely want the heated grips. So I'll just drop it into 3rd gear. Keep the cruise control on, yeah, that's working okay. Very nice. As I say, the seat's a bit firm, but it's comfortable. I can move forward, I can move back. I do prefer it to that one, to the one that is fitted to the XR. So here we go, A mode, into a national. Let's give it a bit of thrash. Yeah, picks up nice. Brakes are active. I'll just check it steady around the bend. There's a lorry coming. Go past the entrance. So 4th gear. I'll get it up to 40 and we'll just give that back brake a bit of a stab, see what it's like. Here we go. Not bad at all. Kept a nice straight line. Yeah, can't fault the back brake. 2nd gear, pull away. I'll just level it up, nothing behind. I'll come around the corner. So we're doing about 40 odd mile an hour. Let's test these radials. Oh yes, sports bikes stoppers them are. Yeah, good. So we're coming round the corner, nice and steady. I've got a car behind me, I'm going to let him come past so I can test these brakes out. So here we go. Down the hill, front and back. Yeah, they're good stoppers, can't fault them. We've got the Nissan on the back, Brembo radials on the front. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, it's a little bit livelier in A mode. I'll drop another cog. The road is that little bit drier here. Let's just give it a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's a good fun engine, this. Good engine, good brakes. And now the roads are drying a little bit. Plenty of grip. 3rd gear. That's quite a bit steeper than it looks. Right, let's get the cruise on at 60. Yeah, nice handling. I just tilted it in, set it up nice. Steering's lovely and light. Holding a good line. The wind blast is not too bad at all. Bit of debris in the road. Yeah, I'm getting wind noise, but no buffeting. Just move over for the big lorry. Here we go, drop down into a 50, auto blip it down. Yeah, cracking. Back to the island. This is where it was a bit slimy early on. Not very pleasant. There is a drier line developing now. So up to 50. We'll give it a razz down the dual carriageway. I'm just going to stop. There's a van coming. All clear. Just nip it into 3rd gear, nice and steady. Indicator. Right, so 3rd gear roll on. Yeah, no problem at all. So we're cruising along 70 mile an hour. As I say, the wind blast is not a problem. Vision's good. I'll just move over the lane. I'll knock the cruise off. So that's 0 revs, auto blip. Yeah, we're going down nice and steady. We've dropped to 40 mile an hour. Another drop, 3rd gear. We might as well go down in 2nd. Yeah, it's a good auto blipper. I like the ergonomics of the steering. The handlebars are just nice. I don't think I'd want them any higher. It's just the pegs that need to be just that little bit lower for the big lad. Oh, we've got a bit of traction control action then. Of course, I've changed the mode. Let's stick it back into C mode. Okay, so drop it down into 3rd, 2nd gear. That's full traction. Yeah. I don't need to hoon around on it. You know very well it's got 150 brake and it'll do whatever you want it to do. In general, I like it. I think it's a nice bike. I think they'll sell plenty. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this little video and you'd like to see more Lofty Biker videos, click on that like, subscribe, ring the bell, ask me a question if you like. I'm only too pleased to answer it. We're nearly back at Dam Rules. I've thoroughly enjoyed riding this on a miserable, damp January morning. And like I say, if you're in B or C mode, I don't think you'll have much trouble in the damp. I'd avoid A because there's not much traction control as we saw them. Anyway, this is the Lofty Biker saying ta-ra for now. Ta-ra.